It's not real, I don't even wanna go back home. What is this love and war? He know that I love him, got him fucking me raw. He know I ain't with it, never did it before. He got me all in my feelings, now he got you all in yours. Ooh. I realized one day, which is today, that I'm sorry, I keep a lot of stuff in, and I am ready. I am so ready to let things go because I need that to be happy, and I feel like the steps that I'm trying to make, which I'm already making, go unappreciated because I'm thinking a little bit about my accomplishments and a little and more about what I went through while I was getting there. So, a while ago, I came to my mom because it was some things that I never told her that I had going on with my life. So, Mom, I love you. And I know I was scared before, but I'm not scared anymore. So, I know we had our conversation, and I know that you are waiting for me to be ready with it. And I need everybody to understand that I have a right to choose what I would like to do with the situation, and I feel like I would be much better if I let it go. And this is me letting it go. Caution, what I'm saying is true, and it's gonna be some people that may not believe that, and that's what stopped me from telling my story, because I can't just tell you one thing without the other. So I realized when I do change mentally, I tend to backtrack, and that is okay because it's life. But I have to remember a key part. In order for change, you have to be ready for it, and I was never mentally ready for it. I fooled myself into thinking I was, because I used to resent a lot of people, but as for today, I do not. After this video is out, after this video is posted, I'm clean. Now, it may be a little too personal for some people, but I don't care. I'm not gonna say the names because this is not about them. This is about me. So, this is me forgiving everybody that has did me wrong. And this is kind of a tidbit of my story. If you don't support, I don't care. If you do, thank you. All the people that did support me, or that do support me now. After this video is posted, it's gonna be not really a lot of controversy, but it's gonna be a lot about who and what. And I'm here to say it doesn't matter, because this is not about them. This is about me. I tried writing it down. I tried doing poetry. I tried singing. I tried a lot of stuff. I put myself through extra work and working myself hard to the bone in order to just forget. And when you forget, or you think you forget, you have these moments that remind you of that moment. And it just sets you back to the person that took my innocence when I was 5 years old. And I thought was somebody not really I could look up to, but I could trust. I don't want to hear about how sorry you were, because you knew you shouldn't have been doing it. Because every time you look at me now, every time, from then and now, you look at me and you wonder, do I remember? And I'm here to tell you, I remember. I know every last detail, and I know it happened more than one time. But I forgive you. I will never forget. And I will never trust you. But I forgive you. I forgive you for hurting me. I forgive you. And I also forgive myself, because that energy that I should have been putting off on you, I gave it to everybody else when I grew up. Yeah, I was sweet and I was quiet. But you took the innocence from me when I was 5, bro. 5 years old is a trusting stage for everybody, because I trusted everybody. I didn't think that my own family would do that. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know. But now I know, because I have flashbacks about it still. But that will pass, because I'm talking about it now. I knew what I had to do. And I hope you can live with that. It's so many people in different black families that try to sweep everything under the rug, and nothing needs to be swept under the rug. Period. You have to tell others. Don't whisper about it. Be loud about it. Shut them out. The predators that lurk around us. Period. And from now on, I will. Because I realize me not saying nothing, it only gives them a shadow to hide in, so they can do it to somebody else. Now I realize I don't have to speak to you every time. I don't have to hug you. Not that you bother me, but it used to. When I used to act like I was okay with you being around, I used to quiver. I hope you can live with that. I forgive one of my favorites from me trusting them. I forgive him. And I think I already forgave him for scaring the hell out of me when I was 12 years old. It affected us because you were one of my favorites. And yeah, you may have too much to drink. From the time when I was 5, when I was assaulted, to 12, where I thought it was gonna happen again. I forgive the others that didn't believe it. They called me names about it. That relationships was altered because of that. I forgive y'all. Even though y'all thought that I was doing this for attention, I was not. Because he knows it. The reason why I know he knows it and he still remember it, because our relationship is not the same. He still kind of got that guilt in his eyes about it. But I forgave him out of everybody else first, because I knew he felt bad about it. Despite me being so scared of him back then, I still forgave him. I know life was not perfect with me, and I withheld a lot from you because of what I experienced from me being molested, and I didn't trust men at all. And that is not the reason that I am who I am. You didn't expect it, but it felt good for me telling you. But I didn't like the fact that before I even told you, somebody else tried to tell you it wasn't their place. And I forgive that person, because it was so hard for me not to forgive them. Let's move on. That was a key part of my resentment towards people, because with all this stuff was going on and me realizing what it was, I started second guessing a lot of people's reasons, and movements, and it caused me to just be, like, it is what it is mentality, and that's not okay with life, because you're not supposed to be moving around living like that. I forgive the dude at school before I graduated high school, this junior year, maybe, no, sophomore year, for doing what you did to me. Even though you, after I said no, you said yes. Okay? And I hope you are okay with that, because it seems like this wasn't your first time doing it to people. I tried fighting and you said yes. But I forgive you, because if I don't, that hatred will eat me up while you are walking around freely. And you know exactly how I feel, because we never talked to each other again. I guess you needed that power so much that you had to take it from somebody else. So I hope you can live with that. Whew. Y'all just don't understand how good it feels to talk about it. because I've been quiet for years. And I know it's gonna be a lot of y'all talking about some, okay, she's lying. Why she didn't say anything? Why did she call for help? Because if I told the first time and nothing was done, it puts you in a place to where if you say anything again, people ain't gonna believe you after that. So, yeah, I forgive the person that was put in our family that passed away years back. And he got really, really sick. And he died without anybody knowing what he was trying to do to me. I hated him. I hated him. From the time that I met him, I knew he was a snake. But did nobody see it? People would say, why are you overreacting? When I spoke ill on him, I was younger, of course, popped me on the hand to tell me not to talk about him in that manner because he's an adult. But I'm sorry for not communicating with y'all properly. But he did attempt several times, but I was not going because I was tired. I was so tired of people trying to take shit from me. I was so tired of the sexual responses from people. So, yeah, I forgive you. Because even though did nobody know, I know you had to live with it because before you got sick real bad and you started having all those strokes, you tried to say, even though you couldn't even fix the words to say it, I knew you were sorry, but I never forgave you for it because at the time you knew it was wrong because you have kids of your own, around the same age as me, maybe a little bit older than me. But despite of looking at this woman that was in front of you, you tried to go for that granddaughter, but I forgive you for that. I do not apologize for me putting my hands on you. And I feel like your actions caused your life to end the way that it did. Because I believe in karma. What you put out there is going to come back in full circle. And you realized it because in the end you told everybody that you spoke ill about how much you appreciate them at the end. And you died alone. So that's all I had to say with that. And I apologize. The fact that I didn't want people around, it was just more so a recharge thing, because if I be around certain people, like a lot of people at a for a long period of time. I need a couple days to get my mind right. I wasn't crying because of weakness. I was crying because I hold a lot of stuff in. That's my thing. And I had somebody tell me recently that when you hold stuff in, you hurt yourself. And I love myself a lot, and I deserve love. I deserve happiness, and I deserve peace. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing differently. And I'm okay with that. But now I can live with myself because I told everybody once I post this. So I wish y'all well. I wish for more peace, more life, and more happiness to me and everyone else. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's gonna be I'm gonna make another video about the journey I had recently. I'm so glad that you took the time to watch this video. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can tell me about y'all issues and what you feel to reach out to. And this is not for attention. This is my truth, and I spoke it, and I feel so much better about it because now I can appreciate the people that are there, and that the people that love me unconditionally. And I can stop worrying about the people who hurt me and give out their love to them, because they don't deserve the issues that I brought to them, because I think that they would do something like that to me, and that's my problem. But now I'm fixing it, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye, girl.